to appreciate. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Gamecocks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteers offense will take the field first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Going deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Oh, the receiver is going to hate watching film and watching that play back, because that was a touchdown, and he dropped it.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense swarming on that one. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Great place to start for this offense. Might be changing the route. Here's Sellers to throw. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Not a chance. Missed it. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
So here is the Tennessee offense. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse, move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense is set. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll go to the counter. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Sellers. Makes the grab. There he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. A great catch and run for 6.
This receiver dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dotson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Brought down after the huge gain gets this offense set up at the 27.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Well, what you know about Josh Heupel in this offense is they're explosive, and they always seem to have a dude outside at wide receiver. They normally have multiple guys like that. You obviously lose Chris Brazzell, a big-time playmaker for the Vols. They're going to have to replace that, David, but they've done such a good job recruiting and developing. There's no question in my mind they're going to find guys that can go on the outside and hurt.
They find those guys.
Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They'll try to pass their way in. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to slam it in. Not only will he not get in, they'll stop him behind the line at the 4. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels doesn't...
Oh, a lot of space. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory. Now 1st and 10 from their own 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Throwing, Sellers. Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Clark. There's a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And most most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Makes the catch. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. With the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's second and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to turn the corner on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's third and goal. Sellers from the gun on third down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on fourth and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last one. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives.
Fires one high and deep. Caught at the 25. Touchdown ball. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, and listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it. Puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Running inside, it's Clark. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Sellers to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. From the gun on third down, Sellers. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Corners are going to bail. The run inside. It's Bishop. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Vols moving quickly to the line.
And I know when we talk Josh Heupel offenses at Tennessee, we always talk about tempo and going fast and deep shots down the field. But, David, one thing we also know is that he is committed to running the football. Bishop, after a phenomenal year, a year ago, running for over 1,000 yards, you know they're going to be balanced, and you know they're going to feature him.
They're going to feature him, they're going to run him a lot, and they're going to run him at a fast pace, right? That's what they've done. And they've been so good at it. It's not just the early round game that you got to worry about. It's the wear-out factor late. They usually commit to the run game. They committed to Bishop last year. He got over 1,000 yards and looking to improve upon that this year.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Vols decide to punt it away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fuller. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a gap. It's McAllister. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Sellers. Finds his man. It's Harbor. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the right. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Davis. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Volunteers will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Sellers on the play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Harder. They finally get to him. The what a play there to pick up the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Running inside, it's McAllister. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The play action fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Quarterback making adjustments. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Takes it the other way. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at the 31. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to take the lead. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. And the Volunteers want to move quickly. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Bishop. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd knows when to bring it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. They take the lead with the 6. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
He'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Sellers. That's caught. It's Bolden. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The run inside. It's McAllister. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So an 82-yard drive there. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Jackson. Into the secondary on the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fuller. Makes it past the marker. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. With the catch, it's Hunt. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Finds a little space. Could be an alley. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Sellers to throw. Punts it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
Ready. Hawkeye. Bow. Bridge.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, it's Tuggle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Play fake, Sellers. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside. It's McAllister. Knocked down for the tackle.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Making side adjustments here. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
So here is the Tennessee offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Bishop. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Vols are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Fine play action. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Vols line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They want that clock to run. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Sellers. The short hands. It's Bennett. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but great return to improve this field position.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Run in the red zone. It's Bishop. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown balls! They move on top here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Throwing, Sellers. He wants a big play here late. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive and trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Works the middle. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Volunteers inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. On target. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw for it. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Sellers to throw. He's got him. He gets a pickup of 6 before stepping out of bounds to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. The offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Here's a heat. And they got him.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Here's a throw downfield late. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. He's taking a deep shot. Ball is incomplete, falls to the turf, and that's going to do it, and it went right down to the final play. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you